going into France, right?
We were like, yeah, like I don't know if it was we were going through the Alps. We were at a really high altitude.
Yeah.
No light out there at all, except the sky was just lit up like I'd never seen
you
stars.
could see the stars, man.
Just
crazy.
galaxies of
like
them.
clear.
And it's shooting star season this time of year out there. So people are like, oh, it's a great time to, stargaze and that kind of stuff. So we pulled over. B was still up in the front smoke lounge, and I jumped off the bus and I came and got him. I said, B, you got to come outside and look at this. So he came outside and we all piled out there and we were looking. And we saw, 3 or 4 of these shooting stars, and I've seen shooting stars before, so I know what they are. And, oh, that's beautiful and all this. But then out of nowhere came this, I don't know, like I've never seen, I'll use the term UFOs and things like that. Only what I see on TV and YouTube. But, man, all of a sudden this thing, and this is the wild part. There was, like I said, there's 12 of us traveling, so there was probably 11 of us looking in one direction, Eitan looking in the other because he missed it.
Yeah, as he always does.
So this thing comes across the sky, and the angle that it took, the speed it took, and then all of a sudden it went, it took like a right angle turn.
Yeah, like a crazy dip.
Yeah, like not like a shooting star that kind of fades and just kind of rides its angle and that kind of stuff. This was... And it went long enough, like it wasn't a shooting star, and it went so long that literally 6 or 7 of us applauded it as it was going across the sky.
Because we all saw it. We were like, oh.
Whoa, look at that. And everybody's like, whoa. It was wild. It was the craziest thing we'd ever seen. But then the other one was in Stuttgart, Germany. That was a trip. That was the one that you saw so far into the distance without any blinking lights, and then to solidify that it was something from who knows where or what it was, when 2 fighter jets got scrambled and they were in formation up there in the same area looking for it.
Trying to look for it.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then 2 more came another 15 minutes later.
So we were smoking a lot. Nobody was on mushrooms, because I know that's the first question you get asked, like, what were you guys on?
But look, it's important to say this. Where we were at, there was a lot of planes flying through, like commercial planes, like big ones and small ones, like private planes and commercial planes. You could see them, blinking lights left and right. I just happened to catch this thing, and I pointed out to Trace and Bobo and whoever was else. I think maybe Eitan was out there. And I said, hey, look at that fucking thing. That shit is moving, and it's not blinking. And,
the thing about it was
crazy.
It was going at a speed that wasn't a satellite. It's definitely not an airplane. Airplanes got blinking lights on both ends of the wings and then a white one underneath it. So, it doesn't matter how far away, you can see those blinking lights. But it wasn't a satellite that was doing its little
No, because this bended off to the south. It started from east going west, and then when we saw it at the furthest point, it did a thing like that. It came like this, and then did.
And you know how
really fast, like airplanes don't.
They don't travel that
like
fast.
That, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a commercial airliner is not going to be going that fast. This thing was moving across the sky. So it was like I'm not going to say, oh, it was, this, that, or the other thing, but it was definitely an unidentified flying object.
It wasn't a plane.
Yeah, it was not a plane.
Yeah. And then the one in Amsterdam was similar to that. It was just a big-ass, bright-ass light. This time it was traveling from west to east, like booking.
Yeah.
Faster than the other one.
And these are like way out there. They're not like, it's like, oh, maybe that's in like a flight zone type thing. This was like way out there in outer space.
Damn.
At least it appeared to be, you know what I mean? But it was moving.
Now, when you say UAP, is that unknown aerial phenomenon?
Yeah, that's the new branding they put on it, because they feel like that when you say UFO, it's associated with crackpots and stuff like that from the old, them trying to, them as in the guys in the black suits,
right?
Trying to debunk your story, you know what I mean, and label you as a crazy person. You didn't see anything.